Last year, I got an email that completely changed my year. It was from the council and they were searching for a new artist to paint their active school travel murals, and I was asked to put forward a proposal. I got to work. What would make me stand out from the rest? I had to put my thinking cap on. The brief of these murals was to create custom artworks for each school, showing students using active travel methods such as scooters, bikes, walking and buses, including school uniforms, mascots and school logos. The murals I had previously created were very different to this, with birds, flowers and patterns, so this would definitely be a new challenge. I decided to create the designs based around my history of creating watercolour wedding maps and change it into a more cartoon-like child style to fit within the schools. I used the local primary school from down the road as my example piece and created a fun map showing the school and the students arriving in various active methods. I even added a student paddleboarding down the creek, as our creek is full of water sports. I popped this into my proposal along with some previous examples of murals I have created in the past and hoped for the best. And the best came! Yay! I received an email. My proposal had been successful and I was to be the new school mural artist. Go me! With that came 6 schools for the year. I had my work cut out for me. So let's get stuck in, shall we? The first school I went to was Coombabah State School, which is at the northern end of the Gold Coast. They wanted me to create their mural as slightly different to my maps. They wanted the outside colorbond fence of their school showing students walking into the school to brighten up that fence. Starting my school murals today, I have, this one's quite simple, it's just people walking to school and I'm going to paint it on this colorbond fence. So today I'm starting the outlines and then I'll start colouring them in tomorrow. This was quite tricky. Obviously colorbond fences have loads of ridges in them. You can't just paint flat and quick, and everything has to be really detailed, sort of really thought out when you are drawing those lines around the curves so that things don't look too warped. End of day 1, I chalked out some of the outlines. It's actually really hard, the ridges. A few swear words been had already. And then I started painting them all. I would sort of have a bit of a factory line going where I painted all the green at one time and then all the skin colour at one time and all the hats at one time, etc. And then I would go back and add the details later.
Painting a very happy boy. I can't paint his skin because although I went to the paint shop yesterday, that's the one colour they forgot to put in my box. Even though they charged me, so I have to go back and get that.
Even though the design for this was relatively simple, it was just the students, it actually took me just as long as any of the other murals due to all the ridges in the colorbond and how many layers you have to put over the fencing for the paint to stick, and then obviously the varnishing at the end. It was a challenge, I can tell you that.
I'll tell you something that brightened up my day. When school was out and all the kids that came and had a look at what was there, which is not much, but nothing but praise from all the kids coming out of school. That made my day.
Those little kiddies are the most encouraging, beautiful souls ever. Every single time they would gather around me, become my cheerleading squad and just fill me with so much joy and confidence. It was a real boost every day at about 3 p.m. And here I am painting the evil magpie that swoops the students, and the whole time I was painting this, funnily enough, there was this little magpie that was watching me doing it all. And then I moved on to this dog, and the magpie, they're obviously so super intelligent, he just like sat and watched me paint the dog and then just kept going up to it throughout the whole process of me painting other things to check on that dog. So I wonder if my drawing was so damn accurate he thought it was real. Maybe not that intelligent, eh? But anyway, so I eventually finished it all off. It took me about a week in total and I was pretty happy with the result. So here is the finished piece. Exciting!